Hello, Forecaster here again with Lizzie for episode 6 of the Factorio Let's Play. And
Hello.
last episode we did a bunch of stuff, as you do. We have production of rails going. So in this episode we're going to be setting up our rail network, and the plan is to have a bunch of sub bases. We are being attacked.
Oh, we're up here.
We were being attacked, and then the turrets kill the attackers, which is good. The plan is to have a bunch of sub bases with different production modules in them. So we're going to have production of some basic components here, like, of course, copper and iron plates, probably steel as well. And then we're going to ship those out to, say, a base that makes circuits, green and red circuits. And then we'll have another base that makes engine units, for example, and so on. And then those bases are going to supply each other with the various components. And then we'll have a base that makes science packs, for example, and then we'll have all our labs in one place, and we'll have a train that supplies those with science packs. I think we should remove these labs and have a rail that goes straight through the base right about here. We could probably have a bit of a station in this area down here. It's pretty large,
Yeah.
suitable for that.
The main thing we need to work out first is, well, everything really.
But I think having a rail that goes straight through here is pretty good, because there isn't much in the way. Like, we'd have to move this a little bit, or just have like tunnels. But I think that's pretty easy, and then it's pretty much clear all the way through. Just a couple of belts we have to tunnel. So, do you have any? I have one rail. I think like here, like
two.
that is what I'm
Um,
thinking. That level.
yeah.
That means minimal moving of stuff, I think. Yeah.
Over science labs, but yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, the science labs are something I'm gonna need to move off site.
yeah, but they're going to be
But
moved anyway. I'll move this bus, or this splitter setup, down a little so we can have a tunnel across the
okay.
rails. I need to cut off the flow of copper plates, and then I'll just collect all of them. But yeah, instead of having belts going all over trying to fit in stuff, we'll have trains instead, which I think is more interesting.
Yeah. I've also just worked out why this note here for rejigging science to make way for green circuits, why that was put there last time,
Why?
is because the rails. I'm just looking at the notes here, and I was like, why haven't we automated rail signals? But it's because we need green circuits to automate rail signals, and we haven't got green circuit production yet, apart from one small bit for the loader, for green science, which is why it was, yeah.
Ah.
What does green circuits need? Need. Uh, let's work out ratios. Actually, 1 to 1.
Dang it. tunnel placement is behaving a little weird. I kind of lost. I think that's.
No. Wait, what are you doing? Are you
I
trying to do better?
I don't know. Here, have the things. I I was going to move it down one by a bit by bit so I could remember how it looked, but then I messed it up and ruined it and forgot how it was supposed to be connected.
That's alright. There you go.
Nice. Okay. Right.
Belt.
And then we need a couple of tunnels over here as well, so I'll make a few more of those. Prepare. Need to tunnel the coal line. And this line is already tunneled. And then we have the fuel line here. Needs tunneling as well. Oh. It apparently when you place a tunnel it automatically removes the belts.
Oh yeah, that's part of one of the mods we've got.
Yeah, that's
It's called what's
handy.
place?
I didn't know they did that. That'd be handy to have in the vanilla game.
Yeah. I
So
think it also is intelligent enough so that, say you like you had lines coming down, and then wanted to do a tunnel underneath all of these, it wouldn't get rid of them. But if you sort of replacing
yeah, parallel
the
or like
part of the line it's on, yeah.
if they're going in the same direction, probably detects the rotation. So I'm going to start placing some tracks. I need to move this power pylon as well, which might not reach as a result. Yeah. That's kind of the issue with placing them just within reach.
What's that?
You don't have any margin to move them. So we have this large power pylon here, and because it was just within reach, I can't move it down without it losing the connection. So I had to place an in between as a result. But that's fine, I guess. I need a couple of gates here for the trains. And by a couple, I mean 4. Okay. And then, of course, I need track through there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So we have a straight path through. Of course, I can't place this track yet because we still have the labs in the way. But I know where it's going to exit. So I can put down the gates. And the track going out. So okay. We aren't really doing any research right now, so I guess I can just remove them.
Yeah. Is there anyone to do before we move them or not?
I don't think so.
Automation free. That requires high tech science. That
I had a look earlier and I didn't see anything that I
And
wanted.
we've got some progress on this one, so I'm just going to finish that one off, and then they can move them up, or whatever.
Oh, well, I kind of removed a bunch of the inserters.
Oh, I think they've got enough science packs in them all
Well,
avid to finish it off. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Maybe
uh,
not.
no. Well, I could just put back the inserters for now. I guess we can set up uh the rail system and then move the buildings
Yeah.
last. That works. So where do we want the signs stuff?
I don't know. To be
I
honest.
think I think maybe to the southeast because there aren't any
Yeah.
biters around there. Because we want to put the outposts in places where biters won't, where they won't be in the way of biters, so they don't attack them if we can. Otherwise, we're going to have to eliminate the biter bases on the way.
Yeah. I mean, the science base shouldn't. What was it? Yeah. The database. Fuck. The science outpost shouldn't generate any pollution, so they shouldn't have any reason to attack it.
I
But the
think they
mining
still
outpost,
I think they may attack
if
attack it if it's in the way and if the path around is too great. They might
yeah,
try to mow through it, which is what I'm worried about. But if we just put it in the southeast, should be fine. And there's plenty of room because there's like a giant lake down there in that direction, so there shouldn't be any biters. And there should be plenty of space there to put in a bunch of stuff. Um, I guess I'll lay some rail down there in that direction. I should probably pick up a bunch more. Um, so I guess that is what we're doing. Uh, I'll just lay the tracks for now and put down a
oh,
station. We can start signaling when we have more tracks laid out, I think.
yeah. I mean, you can attach the sticky labels to pretty much any entity. Um, okay, with the exception of dead trees. Um, yeah, so like where we want to put stations down, we can just put a sticky note there.
Well, I can put a station down so we can send trains there.
Oh yeah, 'cause you've got a station down.
I just won't do
Oh, not too
signaling.
much to craft.
Yeah, no, you can make stations pretty easily. And since you don't need, like, automation is useful for stuff that you need tons of. You don't need a ton of stations. So you can just make them as you
Yeah,
need them. Like with tracks, you need hundreds of pieces, but like you just need one station now and then, or two.
yeah.
And I'm going to mow down this forest. It looks like I'm ruining some tracks in the process, but that's okay, I guess. Did... Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to repair this. Whoops. Shooting trees is hazardous to nearby tracks.
Yeah.
Uh, there is a lot of forest down here. almost makes me wish I had a flamethrower so I could start a forest fire to get rid
Yeah.
of the trees, but well. Bit of a clearing here. I don't want to remove trees unnecessarily because they help with pollution.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but you know, burning down an
I
entire
guess
forest
do
would
have a,
probably have an impact.
yeah, also burn down the forest ends up generating more pollution.
Yeah. Okay, so that should do. We could probably have the science station about here. So we're going to have a bypass track, and then we're going to have a little bit that comes off. And have it perpendicular to the pass-by track. Kind of like this. And then we'll place down a station here-ish. What should we name this?
Science
Science
outpost maybe.
Science Central. And apparently it is red. We should
It's red
probably...
by default.
Yeah. But I meant I'll leave it red.
Oh, okay.
Should probably also get production of engine blocks set up. I may have talked about that in the last episode. I can't remember. Pretty sure that needs lubricant, which I don't think I set up production of. I can't
I
remember.
think that might have been something you was working on last time, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I have a vague recollection of that. No, there's no lubricant production, so I probably said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do that now. I guess engine blocks is a thing we can make here. Oh, actually, electric engine units require lubricant. The regular ones do not. The trains...
They require the normal ones.
Yeah. So we don't actually need the lubricant just yet. The robots need the electric engine units, I believe. So engine units are actually pretty easy to make, but you can't make them in your inventory. Are you automating signals?
Yeah, it's gonna automate signals. But I'm also coming up here. Just
I usually don't bother with that because they're so easy to make.
yeah. I'll just have a stack of them so we can just pick them up.
I guess. I just make them as I need them. Let's see. Engine units required steel pipe.
I'm also going
gears.
to have a chest here, which just gets stockpiles 2 stacks of inserters and belts. I mean, it takes them from the green science, so...
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, so science should get it first, but if there's any excess, like there is now, then...
There is a lot of excess. Yeah. So... We have access to steel here. We're going to need to set up an engine block production line. So we need some more pelts. So I guess I'm going to grab some from here. And
Hey up, killer. So seen the chat. What was it doing?
we are going to need
Tips.
an assembling a bunch of assembling machines. Actually, I need more iron plates. And then I'm going to need to divert some steel, iron, and do they require copper? No. Just iron and steel, which is handy, I guess. So I just need a splitter, or 2 splitters actually. And then I need, let's see, put one about here-ish. That one for the iron there. Put that in there. Steel come through like that. And then we can tunnel. Actually, should have that. I need that one more. This direction. And then I can have some factories. This is going to make gears from the iron, obviously. So we need a long inserter for that. The next one needs to be making pipes, which are also iron. And then I need just steel. So I just need one more assembling machine. Just going to be here.
Oops, shit.
I guess I can now put the things on the other side. Put a long inserter there. And a small one there. Oh, we'll have this to make engine units. That is going to need steel and this stuff. And now we just need to power this. Do we have power somewhere? Ah, dang. Well, I'm going to do that. And then bridge these with a small pole. There we go. Production is going. We can probably upgrade these to fast inserters. And then we need something that pulls out of this into, say, a wooden chest. Puts down some engine units. We'll just have it output into a chest for now.
Okay.
Because there are going to be things that need to be automated with engine units later on, but by then I'll probably have that moved to a module or an outpost. But now we'll build up engine units to make trains out of. That should do. Looks like the research is done, so I'm going to remove these labs now and start setting up the... Oh, right. That's why I removed the inserters first last time, because they put stuff on the ground. But I will.
Damn it. Keep running out of splitters.
Of what?
Keep running out of splitters.
Ah. I thought it said glitter.
Yes, we're going to make this factory sparkle.
Okay, now we can remove the labs. Apparently I also removed the label by accident. But oh well. I'll pick up this.
I think the label was attached to one of the science labs.
Oh.
Kind of redundant now anyway, so...
Yeah. And then we'll connect the rail up.
Yeah.
And then I guess we can have the... I mean, these trees are kind of in the way. So they have to go.
Can I move this radar anywhere else? Where'd that radar go? Just moved the radar a bit because it was really in my way.
Yeah, that's fine. I really wish we had construction robots right now so I could just have them take down this forest for me. I need more ammo. Did we have ammo production set up somewhere?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, right.
One next to me, and then the person ammo just above the of it on the end.
Does piercing rounds just do more damage, right?
Yes.
Does that apply to trees?
I think so, yeah. Fire magazines 5 plus 1 physical. Piercing round is 8 plus 1.6 physical. I'm not sure, but I think for the trees, just sort of use the just do that then.
Yeah, I'm just going to use regular ammo. It's probably a waste to use the piercing. It feels like technically it's probably not, but using armor piercing rounds on trees feels like a waste.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure our trees on this planet are not armored. I guess shooting trees in the first place doesn't make much sense.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Actually, this is horrible. I'm Oh, we don't have flamethrowers researched. And that requires military
We have shotguns, I
science.
think. Shotguns might be a bit better to shoot the trees.
Maybe. I've never actually used shotguns in this game. I guess I'll make one. Problem with that is that we don't have ammo production for shotguns set up.
Yeah.
So I'll have to make it myself.
Okay. So that's going to there.
We don't have a mod that adds weapons, do we?
There are mods which add weapons,
Yes,
but they generally add a load of other stuff in with it as well.
What was my button for switching weapons?
Ocular. Yes, there are explosives. We haven't unlocked them yet, but you can get exploding stuff. Also, nuke.
There are grenades, for example.
Oh yeah, and grenades as well. Grenades would be good to do with trees, and not that cheap. They're not that expensive. Brain gives me the right actual words to say.
I don't know how effective they are against trees. Maybe. I don't remember. What's my button for next weapon is E. Ah, okay. Oh.
You need quite a few grenades, but
I guess that's pretty effective.
I think grenades would be the most effective ones.
I mean, the shotgun is horrible.
Yeah. I've just seen other people use it to clear trees before.
Maybe they have mods that make that.
I think they also had. I think it was also sort of to me late game. They were doing it, so they had the shooting speeds and stuff.
Oh
And all
yeah,
the damage upgrades.
probably. So we've run out of time for the episode. So we're going to end the episode here. We'll clear a bunch more trees off camera, and then when we come back for the next one, we'll set up this train station down here. We're going to redirect some resources down here and have a bunch of stations that will ship certain things out as needed. Of course, we don't have anything that receives them yet, but we will. So, with that, we will see you next time.